and welcome to Popcorn Arcade's Pop Quiz, filmed here at Brutal Deluxe Gaming and Collectible. This is a show where we take 3 players and see which of them deserve the title of Geek. Let's meet our players. First we have Peter. He's a husband, he's a father, he's also the owner of 2013's most memorable mustache. I was really hoping you'd have the rest shaved today before I wrote that. But that's all good. Second, we have Louis, a man who was born in England, grew up in New Zealand, now lives in Australia, and amazingly has no accent whatsoever.
I wasn't born in England.
For the purposes of this, you are.
Really?
He was born in Cyprus.
Oh, that's right.
Cyprus?
Cyprus.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, I wouldn't be announcing that.
Change it to raised in England.
Sorry, you're raised in New Zealand by wolves. The cards don't lie. And finally, we have Dave, the buffest of all 3 players. And I'm awarding him extra points in the hope he doesn't beat me up. And that was just a dig at you, Peter.
Dude, he's still living born in England. He did.
Today's quiz is going to be what I call the best generation ever. That is, there are going to be questions all about the Nintendo 64 and the PS1. So let's get straight into it. Now this is a question for all of you. We're going to play a quick game of over-under. So basically the way it works is I'll ask you a question, you name a number, and I'll tell you if it's over or under, then we move on to the next player for their guess. Understood?
Yes.
Excellent. Number 1. By how many million units did the PlayStation 1 outsell the Nintendo 64? Pete, you go first.
16.
Higher.
19.
Higher.
64th out of irony.
Lower.
32.
Higher.
40.
Higher.
63.
Correct! Correct! Honestly, when you said 64, I'm like, he's so close. He's done it. He's done.
Yeah,
So,
you paused and I sort of picked up on that.
oh, it's the glasses. I can't read you. So that is a point for Dave. Dave, I'm not impressed. You're the dark horse of this game.
I got you on this.
Now, for the next 3 questions, I'm going to give each of you a chance to answer, so please don't feel rushed. But just remember, this is YouTube where the audience attention span is low, so make it quick. Which game sold more, Gran Turismo or Mario Kart 64? Peter.
Gran Turismo.
Louis.
I'm going to say Mario Kart.
Dave.
GT.
The Campbell boys have got it. Louis, you're wrong. It was Gran Turismo. How do you know that? Which of you guys played? Which console did you both own? Was it a 64 or PS1? Both. True gamer. What about you 2 boys?
PS1 in the household. Peter's
Really?
decision.
You're like the older brother. You're like PS1, mum and dad. That's what we're having.
Yeah.
No, we had to pay for that.
Hey, we paid for that. We
didn't get a choice
We actually
before we
weren't
paid
playing video games.
Yeah.
So we had to bought our own.
It was school holidays and I taped Judge Dredd, the Sylvester Stallone one the night before.
I am the law.
And I was all like excited about watching it the next day, and I started watching it. It was just the worst movie I've ever seen. I looked at Peter and I'm like, let's go buy a PS1.
And it was Sylvester Stallone's bad acting in a bad movie that encouraged you to entertain yourselves other than movies. It's a cool story, because halfway through I'm like, what does this have to do with this story?
But the new Judge Dredd, amazing.
Was it?
Love it.
I have to check it out. Carl Urban was in that.
Yeah, is he the guy that says, Mama's not the law?
Probably.
He is.
I've not seen it. Which was released first? Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation or GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64? Peter.
GoldenEye.
Okay, Louis?
I think Final Fantasy VII came out in 96, so I'm going to say GoldenEye as well.
I don't say Final Fantasy,
Why?
because it came out earlier in Japan.
They
were all like, way ahead of us.
Yeah, but we're going by European release dates because we live in Australia.
Damn.
So you're wrong, I'm afraid. But, you both got it right. But, for your information, Louis, it came out in 97 in Australia. But you got it right, doesn't matter, you got the point. So, at the moment, it's an even tie between all 3. All of you have 2 points. Exciting.
Nope.
Alright, final question. How many playable characters are there, including the unlockable characters, in Super Smash Bros? A. 10, B. 12, or C. 14? Peter.
10. B.
B was 12.
B was okay. B then 12.
You're going with 12.
Yeah, I
even
want
though you
to
said
B. I want to B.
He's please covering the field.
He's like, I think it was A.
double down.
I want B, but I also want 10.
Oh, I see. Well, you're playing the wrong game.
Okay, I'll go. I do want to go with 10 actually.
You want to go with 10?
So is that A?
That's A.
I'll go A.
You can just say what number you want. I'll
Okay,
correspond
cool.
to my little sheet here. What about you, Louis?
What was C?
C was 14. 10, 12, or 14?
I'm going all.
I think 2 rows is 6, so I'm going to go with 12.
Alright. And what are you going with, Dave? You're going all in.
Yeah.
In this game of poker that we're all playing.
I'll go all in. Though.
He's got true bases.
Well, just to keep it interesting, I'll go 14.
14. The winner is Louis!
I thought it was, but I just
It was 12. It was absolutely 12, which means Louis is our winner. But we have a tiebreaker because you two are going for second and third. The Campbell boys going for second and third. As if these are the places people care about. But I wrote tiebreaker questions. I want them used.
How could Lewis be with it? I thought you got Gran Turismo question wrong.
Yeah, but that's only worth... No, yeah. Dave got a point for Gran Turismo.
That's why he drives like he does. He learned playing Mario Kart.
He's throwing out butter shells at his window. Dave, you got the first question right. That's 1 point. Both of you got the Gran Turismo right. Peter and Louis got the GoldenEye right. Means you're all tied.
Oh,
and then Louis got
and
Super
Lewis
Smash
beat
Brothers
us.
right.
Damn Smash Brothers.
You should have played more Nintendo. Should have bought a 64.
I wanted to buy a Nintendo, but I
Should've
didn't
been
want my
a
friends
split
thinking I was gay.
Because I remember when I was a heterosexual. Between the Campbell boys, how many stars are there to collect in Mario 64? This is another game of over-under. We'll start with you, Dave.
Well, who collected how many?
How many stars in Super Mario 64 are there?
50.
Over. You say something higher than 60.
4?
Higher.
100?
Higher.
I'm on this.
120.
Correct!
Oh,
Peter is the winner, second place.
that was a wild guess.
You
Wow,
just,
that was a good one.
you're just always the Bryce fade in these games, aren't you?
What's that?
Second one you come second for, isn't it?
Maybe.
I'm glad we're all keeping track. I hope you're keeping track at home, because no one here is. But thank you so much to our contestants for playing. This has been Popcorn Arcade Pop Quiz. Remember, we have a Facebook page. You can go ahead to like that. We have a Twitter. Go ahead and follow that. Also, hit the subscribe, the like button, and leave a comment in the section below. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Bryce McEwen, and this has been Popcorn Arcade, presented by Brutal Deluxe.